Hello and welcome back to Josh on YouTube. The postman has delivered the new LAB golf putter. Let's see what is inside. It's not a magic trick. Very well protected when it comes over from the States. And here she is. So, first impressions. This is the new DF3. Inside, you've got the invoice and care instructions. Off the rip, the grip. I was really excited to see this grip, and it is absolutely stunning. It kind of tapers out a little bit and sits in the hand lovely. So, really excited to try that. Head cover. How pure is that? Get a little zoom in on that. It is beautiful. And what colour did we opt for? We went for the red. This is absolutely stunning. DF3 on the back. And we went for the line the whole way through the putter. If you can see that line, it goes all the way through. I think that's going to really help with lining myself up, but I cannot wait to hit some putts with this. We'll try it in the sim and see what this is all about. So we're in the sim room. I did go to the gym and then I was planning to go to the golf course and hit some putts out there. But number one, the greens are literally like rough. Number two, it was absolutely hammering it down with rain. So the joys of being in the UK right now, I'm hoping it starts to turn around soon because it's getting a little bit tough being in here and restricted at the moment. But we're making do, we're getting through. So let's talk specifications. Between the DF3 and the MEZZ 1, I've got the exact same length, 33 inches in length. I've got the exact same lie angle, 69 degrees. So these should be at a very similar lie angle. The only difference is the grip. So this one is a 1.5 press. This one is a 2. So this shaft will ever slightly be, a touch more forward. I love the way that the shaft has that automatic forward press to it. You don't have to press this anymore. It's already got that there, which is part of the reason why I think these roll so fantastic, is because they've got that forward press on it already and you're just putting a stroke on it. The grip actually goes in the right hand side here and then up and through to the top left. So it's a crazy design, and it's got so much technology into it. And you really can see that why these putters are so good, because the technology behind them and everything is just fantastic. So the only slight change I made, the MEZZ 1 for me was just a little bit light in the head. So for the DF3, I went a heavier head. Now, I was a little bit worried about this because a heavier head, a larger head, I thought, oh my God, it's going to be super heavy. It wasn't at all. When I got it, it just done that job perfectly. It's a touch heavier, feels a little bit more in my hand, and it's beautiful, So it'd be interesting to get some ball speed numbers with this, just to see whether it launches a bit hotter than my MEZZ 1. So the shaft, I went slightly different as well. Exactly the same shaft, just white. I think it looks cool with the grip, and I think that's part of the, the beautiful thing with Lab is the whole custom ability you have with your putter. You can change the color of the head. You can have a different shaft if you want a white shaft or a black shaft. And you can truly make these your own, especially with the customization on the top of the head. As I said, I went for that line the whole way through. On this one, I've got just a single line on top. So, I'm quite traditional with a putter. I do like that line on top as I line up the golf ball as well. So I'm super excited to test this out, and I'm just very curious to see whether this one is going to launch a bit hotter. We know that the start line is going to be great because these just stay so stable. You might have seen the viral video of the Lab putters when they're in the little holder and the head just does not move. It really does feel that way when it's in your hand. They're so stable, doesn't move at all. And especially with that little bit bigger head. I think that's one thing I've noticed. You know, with the MEZZ, it's kind of a little bit more sleeker, a little bit smaller design. Definitely can still feel that technology. When you get this one in your hand, oh my God, does it feel stable? You know, that slightly bigger head. For me, I went heavier. You know, it just feels absolutely amazing in the hand. So let's test it out. Let's get some ball speed numbers. Okay, so I think the fairest way to do this is going to be I'm going to use my MEZZ first, and I'm going to do a 10-inch backstroke, so to this orange tee, and then we're just going to hit a putt, get a ball speed. Okay, so that was 6.4 ball speed. As you can see, just hit 3 putts. Okay. Consistent, another one 6.4. Bit quicker this one. Yeah, 6.5. Okay, so 3 all around, you know, the 6.5 mark. 3 very consistent putts there. Let's use the DF3, same backswing length. Let's see what the numbers produce here. 6.6, so a little quicker. 6.6 again, very consistent. Should we see if we can have 3 in a row? 6.6 might be the magic number off of a 12-inch backstroke. .7. Okay, so very consistent. You can see maybe 0.2 of a ball speed quicker with the DF3. As I say, I don't really think I need to talk about the stability because it's already in the name. It's already, you know, the technology's there. The start line with these are just fantastic across the board. I think no matter what LAB putter you have in the bag, the start line will be better than a traditional putter. You know, this head definitely feels so stable. You know, it just doesn't feel like it's going to move. And it's interesting, actually. The only reason why a lot more people don't use these on tour is because of the look. I saw Sam, the owner of the Lab Golf Company, he said that it was just the looks. You know, if people missed a putt, they'd start looking at the putter straight away because it was such a big putter compared to the DF 2.1. This is just a touch smaller, a little bit sleeker design. You know, also I want to talk about this hole at the back. I don't think this has been spoke about enough, but this is super cool. So let's say you do struggle with picking up the golf ball. You don't really want to bend over to pick it up. You can just put your putter around it, it picks up the ball. It's a pretty cool thing to have on your putter. I mean, I'm not struggling to bend down at my age at the moment, but who knows, 50 years time, if I'm still going, I'm still putting, this might be needed in the bag, you know, just to pick up the ball. Very cool thing to put on the putter, and, you know, definitely something that would be put to use for the seniors out there. So, you know, very cool design, a beautiful putter, and I'm super, super excited just to put this in the bag and test it out on the course because, you know, as I say, that stability really talks for itself. The numbers have surprised me. It's not that much quicker in ball speed, so, you know, that hot head, it's not what I thought it was going to be. You know, it's very similar, 0.2 of a mile an hour in ball speed, which is absolutely nothing, by the way. You're talking like half a foot, if that, you know, maybe a foot. So, you know, I'm super excited. I can't wait to get this out on the course. Big shout out to Lab Golf Putters. You know, they've really, really helped me out getting these two sent out to me. And I'm really, really proud of the partnership we're forming. I hope to put out some great reviews for you guys, show you another couple on the course. Any questions about it, please leave them down below. I'll be sure to get them answered. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.